G'day guys, how's it going? Back for another vid. This time, a bit of a different vid. I've got the GoPro on the floaty, so I'm a little bit new to the old point and shoot technique. But I'm out here at Crows Nest, and the track, which is actually behind me, it's all covered by fallen trees and stuff. So we just had to scale a tiny bit. I wouldn't say it was a huge amount, but just behind me there. And yeah, so we're tracking that way. Then once we get in the fire trail, it's pretty smooth sailing, so to speak, until we get down to Little Creek, just past the actually I don't think that sign would be there anymore. There used to be a Crows Nest National Park sign with bullet holes in it and stuff. So it might not be there because of the fires. You can probably tell by all the remnants of the black or the dark bark in the trees. It's yeah, fire ripped through here a little while ago, and geez man, there's stuff down everywhere. But nice little couple of waterfalls there. But I first came here a couple of years ago. Rather than talk and stand still, how about I just keep walking? So yeah, perfect conditions. It's around about 14 degrees. It is overcast, as you can tell, but throughout the whole day they're only expecting about 10 mil or something, which isn't a big deal. But man, fantastic to see the water flowing in the waterfalls. Yeah, so I'll just keep going. This is my favorite hike in like anywhere. I've done this be close to double digits now. I might give you a bit of a brief on the first time I did it, which wasn't that exciting. Yeah, but I'll keep moving because I don't really want to stand still for too long. So yeah, I'll see you in the next bit. All right, cheers. All right, well I found the trail. Just that trail head there. Just a tiny bit of scrambling. There it goes, down there. So I'll just show you the landscape, what I'm looking at. There's the waterfall. I'm going down there. It is recovering. You see it by all the silver wattles. They generally germinate after the fire. So as you can see, they're doing quite well. Very prolific for the area. Quite pretty actually. The old ironbarks, they're tough as nails, those things. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting when I get down to that lower creek section, past that Crow's Nest sign. So yeah, I'll keep moving. Perfect conditions for a hike actually. Really nice. So I'm pretty sure we've not seen any wildlife today, so just have to keep my eyes out. The only other secondary camera that I do have is my phone, so if I do have any moments to capture anything, it'd probably be by my phone. So yeah, I looked for Nikon at home today, so alright, I'll see you next bit. Cheers. Alright, so I found the fire trail, and I just realised that I hadn't actually introduced the hike. This one's called the Valley of Diamonds hike in Crow's Nest. So check out the landscape. A massive rock up there, granite, just absolutely amazing. So yeah, found the fire trail. Obviously where I've come from, behind me there, the bushes on the left hand side. So there is still a marker, believe it or not, after the fires. So once the map populates from my Garmin, I'll superimpose that on the screen so you can reference it for yourself. But tell you what, last comparison compared to the last time I was here, with all the fire and stuff that happened, it was just absolutely desolate. Nothing here. You can just see the remnants of all the dead trees, the dead treetops and stuff. But good to see nature doing its thing, you know, rejuvenating and going into a bit of a rehab. That's pretty cool. But, I know I did mention this before, but it's absolutely perfect conditions for a hike today. Just don't need it to rain. Famous last words. Anyway, I'll see you in the next bit. Cheers. Alright, well, we've come away from the fire trail because of all the bushfires and things. I can see a faint path here, but then again there's a faint path over there, so actually I think this is it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this is it actually. That was a good find. There's another marker, not burnt out, so I don't know, bit of a scramble down the hill. So even though there is a valley down there, you don't want to go there because that's not the right way. I've essentially, oh there you go, there's a marker on the tree up there. So you essentially, when you're coming down, stick right of that tree and then keep going right because you don't want to go left. There's a dead end down there. So I'm sort of faintly following the path here, I think. Get down again, yes. This could also be animal trails too, you know. Yeah. I'll turn the camera off now and concentrate on where we're going. Alright, pretty much right at the end of this little hill, and there's that last marker going up, so you want to turn left down to the trail there. There's a fair bit of you know, animal trails and stuff like that around. There's that prickly pear in the middle of the picture now. So yeah, but I'd say all that water and that they had in the floods a few months back, you know, it's probably created a few trail looking you know, paths in the grass, plus also the animals like your wallabies and pigs and stuff. So but yeah, just be careful when you come down here because yeah, you don't want to turn left too early because if you do, that'll go into a dead end. So yep, I'm just going to follow the path down here. Alright guys, so where that path was that I showed you heading left, I've essentially just made my way. I did find a pink tape wrapped around an old marker post, so I just followed that right essentially, and then yeah, just kept on heading down the valley. So yeah, it's not the clearest direction, but essentially the moment you see the creek up on the hill, just start heading diagonal right, and that Crows Nest National Park sign, I know should is a great word, but it should be around here somewhere. Yeah, floods absolutely ripped through here. Apparently they had 1.8 meters of water, which, if you need any reference, I'm about 171 centimeters, so taller than me, obviously. Have a look at this place. Yeah. Okay, so we've actually come to the crossroads, or the cross creek, and what I need to do now is cross the creek and then head left. Playing in the distance there. Bit of suspense. A couple of animal tracks there. There's that sign. Alright, we found that sign. Have a look at this place. Last time I was here, this was bone dry. Which would have been... oh shit. I'll see that up on the screen. I was with Chappie. Good couple of months ago now, possibly summer last year. So all that water. It's so bloody good to see though. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. It's just been a long time since I've seen water in this creek. Yeah, so actually gives us the you know, the animals a bit of a chance to recover and you know, go into a bit of rehab as well. So there's a marker there. I don't normally go any further than where I am at the moment, so I'll cross the creek here. Alright, so we finally made it to the other side. Such a good preparation crossing that creek. There's a fair bit of rock hopping that you need to do, which is part of the reason why I like this hike so much, because once you get in the gorge or the old valley itself, that's pretty much all you're going to be doing. Rock hopping. So there should be a end of a service road up here. Not so not too far left, but we'll get there in the end. So this is all going my way. That's perfect. Alright, as you can tell, that's the direction I've come from, so left of where I'm standing. You see that, you know, the water coming through here a couple of months back, just absolutely lean over these trees. So these are the bottle brush, same family as the Melaleuca. So they absolutely love being in water, love getting their feet wet, as you can tell. And check out the landscape. It's absolutely amazing. Prickly pear trees, one of the greatest to see. But there's water. My goodness, it is so amazing to see this water flowing in. But yeah, I think you're starting to begin to realise why I really enjoy this hike. Absolutely fantastic. Alright guys, we're about to, what are we, 2 hours 18 into the hike from the very first, from the start. So going alright. I know that I'm trekking okay when I see this tree that's sort of, you know, it's actually a gum tree. The basal flare, like the very base of the tree, is starting to cascade over the rock itself. very impressive to see. I'll show you a still photo when I get below. But yeah, just stop for a quick drink. I did have to walk essentially over that little I don't know, what you call that, little hillock, but a little rock formation. So yeah, but I don't think I've mentioned at all, but essentially when you're heading through the valley there, the creek, just make sure you're trekking left. You don't really want to be trekking too much left. Trekking right. You don't really want to be going left, because I think that would be very narrow and probably inaccessible in some parts, so you pretty much have to come back anyway. Alright guys, I've just stopped for another drink break. Starting to get a little bit tired actually. Probably dehydrated more than anything. So that's where I've come from. Where did you come from? And on the right there, so essentially across creek, that leads down to Perseverance Dam, I believe it is, and this leads up to Coonan Lookout, which is where we're heading. So yeah, I'll have another drink break here, and then I'll probably yeah, see you at the Cairn, which isn't too far away at all actually. It's just around the corner. So yeah, but my goodness, just have a look at this place. Look how much rock is here. It's a granite wonderland around here. It's amazing. The sound is just very tranquil, very peaceful. It's quite nice. You know, when you use the hustle and bustle of the birds, it's really nice and calming to come out to places like this. Yeah, but anyway, I'll let you enjoy that for a couple of seconds. Alright guys, really close to the Cairn, which is essentially where that boot point is. Just wanted to point out, for me personally, to the right of this picture is the only time that I would veer left away from the water. Purely for the fact, you know, purely for the fact on the right hand side coming this way, it's just, I don't know, I've never really liked heading along that way. It's a lot easier along the right there, and yeah, I'll just keep walking until we get to the Cairn. So but oh goodness me, have a look, this place is just amazing. So yeah, just looking back there now, just be careful when you're rock scrambling. Obviously, you know, do your research before you come here. It's definitely a fun place to hike. So we'll keep trekking up this way. It's a really easy walk from now on to the Cairn. So time wise, 3 hours and 5, which is, I'm not too sure that's quicker or about right. I'll probably have to say if it is slower, it's definitely because of the water in the creek. But it's a lot of flat rock. Where am I going? Go this way. So there's a lot of flat rock here. Easy walking. That's a good area to stop for a break. Well, there's your pink tape. Fade a little bit. Goodness, look at that. It's amazing. And then there's your crumbled can. So essentially, I don't know when I'll film next in the next part. But there's a little rock shoot pretty much from the bottom here all the way to the top. There's another can at the top, and then that's your way out. But just a really quick you probably can't see it, but right at the corner of that at the very top of that corner of the granite there, that's Qld Lookout. And then obviously there's the waterfall there. Now, the first time that I ever did this hike, foolishly, yeah, I didn't do any research, just was pretty much going by those markers, those triangular markers. And I didn't know anything about cans. This is going back a good couple of years ago now. And I essentially just kept on going straight up there. And there was probably more water in there at this stage. And yeah, it was in the middle of summer. It was just really horrible. It was probably 45 degrees in the middle of the gorge or the valley. And yeah, it was a really bad experience actually. You had an out-of-body experience. Basically, when you don't drink enough water, you get so dehydrated that you actually think you're not dehydrated, and yeah, it can really throw you out with your bearings and things like that. And I had to climb a ledge which was like, you know, 2.5 meters or something. So not trying to dramatize anything at all, but just look up Valley of Diamonds hike before you do this one, just to make sure you're okay with your fitness and things like that. But anyway, here's the can that you need to be looking for. All right, I'll see you in the next bit. Cheers. All right guys, so just finished coming up the rock chute here. You can still hear the water in the distance. Here's the can that you're looking for. I don't know what sort of meterage we're talking about, but essentially the moment you see this can, you want to head up left, diagonal left. So if you keep going left, you'll fall over the sides and roll down the edge. But if you essentially keep heading that way, I haven't really found the old path because of the fires. Yeah, they sort of took care of that path, so you just have to make your own way up, and then eventually you'll see the trail towards Qld Lookout, and then yeah, back to the car park. So yeah guys, what are we looking at? Nearly, well, 3 hours 23 minutes. So yeah, not bad going, considering with the water in the valley. So yeah, I might stop the camera here and pick it up back on the trail. All right, cheers. All right guys, pretty much coming from that direction. That is the path to Qld Lookout. I'm pretty sure it's called Qld Lookout, and this is the way out. So that's pretty much the hike guys. All the hard stuff anyway. Pretty much walk back to the car park now, which is about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes walk. So that was 3 hours 46 to here. So I'll stop the time now and populate the map on the screen. So yeah, all right, I might do a closeout vid later on. All right, cheers. All right guys, so this will be the outro vid. Yeah, wrapped up 3 hours 45, I think it was. You know, by the time I got back to the car park, it was probably, I don't know, 4 hours and 10 minutes or something. Yeah, I didn't really time it then. I've only got like 1 bar left on my watch, sort of thing. So yeah, didn't want to you know, capture that. But overall, not too difficult. It's just a little bit scrambly, you know, obviously with the water in the valley there. So yeah, it sort of looks like you can go one way, but until you actually get to that point, you don't know whether or not you can. So, but most of the time you stick to the right, and then right towards the end, about 100 meters before the can, you pretty much want to, well, I choose to go to the left and then stay left and then diagonally cross. There's just a short jump, maybe a meter across the water there, and then yeah, up to the can, up to the gorge, and then yeah, that top scramble was a bit interesting. I thought I would have found the path a lot easier, but it was, you know, completely overgrown, and yeah, the fire had certainly taken care of any visible path. So yeah, I made it eventually, but yeah, but anyway, just a couple of quick shout outs. Gel Builder, you're a champion. Thanks a lot for creating those two coasters, mate. They're cool. Very well detailed too, I must say. They're very well etched. I think they're laser etched, actually. Maybe you can comment below. So yeah, that's very cool. Thank you very much. And the other shout out is the crew that I ride with, Mountain Bike Crew Australia. I always get that mixed up. I don't know why. Yeah, so the uniforms have arrived, which is very, very cool. Long sleeve version, so great for winter. Caught up with the boys last Friday for a bit of a reveal, so that was pretty cool. Really nice surprise. So yeah, that's huge props to those guys as well. So Gel Builder, Mountain Bike Crew Australia, awesome job, guys. Obviously it's a bit of a different vid than my usual mountain biking, but I've waited so long to do this hike, and I don't know why I haven't like filmed it sooner. So hopefully it captured the hike pretty well. Yeah, but hopefully you've stuck around until the end, and if you have, double thumbs up. And yeah, I think it's very important to, you know, work is important, but I think you just need to have that work-life balance. So I've got the week off. Unfortunately, there's a lot of rain around, so I'm just trying to get as much activities, you know, outdoor as possible, and yeah, just trying to make the most of it. So yeah, look, I'm starting to yabber a little bit, so I'll just say thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See you on the trails, and I'll see you around like a wheel. Cheers.